Hello and welcome to another round of Ruinarch, where you play as the Super Devil looking in on an idyllic society, except you can't really do much except screw around with what's there. No hands-on, no nothing like that. We're going to try another one. We're going to move up from one region to two. In the first one is a strongly defended human town, and the other one's haunted by a desert full of skeleton people. And it might require a large undead horde to breach the human town defenses. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see. Alright, here we go. We're here at a fancy new land. We have this place over here, which is much larger than the little hole-in-the-wall desert town that we saw before. It looks like 2 farms, 3 farms maybe. I don't know, prison, I'm not sure. Be cool, I could place my portal just in the middle of town, but I can't. But of course, we have this mostly deserted region over here. I think I'm going to stick my portal in probably away from the ruins, though, because I think they may eventually want to investigate those. Got a whole mountain right here. So we're just going to pick this corner. It's about 2 away from everything else that's important, so I think that's going to work out just fine. Now, this time, I don't think we're going to do the Ravager, because, I mean, it's a lot of fun to just be like, aha, everyone must suffer, but instead we're going to go for a more hands-off approach, just a little bit of one, with the, I believe, the Lich. The Lich has the undead flavor that we're looking for already. He can raise the dead, so he can do a lot of that in the town. I think instead of the kennel, we're going to take that away and pick something else called the Defiler. The Defiler lets you brainwash cultists and turn them evil to start working for you. He's also got the prison to torture them to make them kind of crazy, and the biolab because he also has access to a plague, which I believe at the beginning doesn't really do anything, but with his help, we can turn it into something particularly nasty, including a zombie virus. We also have fewer demons than the Ravager, and they do not invade. Well, hold on. Oh, I'm thinking of the Puppet Master. We do have, like, one demon that invades, one that defends, and another one that, like, snares one around him, which is a lot of fun. It instantly dies whenever it does its thing, but it's still pretty good. Afflictions, I've told you the plague. We can afflict people with vampirism and lycanthropy. And vampirism, whenever they get hungry, they have to go drink blood. And we can also afflict them with gluttony, so they get hungry faster. And lycanthropy is whenever they go to sleep, there's a chance that they will flip and flop between a villager and a werewolf. And if we give them narcolepsy, that will happen more often, which is a lot of fun. And then over here we have poison clouds, ice abilities, and a bunch of spirits to affect their happiness, their energy, and their fullness. Because with all of those together working in conjunction with our Defiler, in a worse mood a cultist is, makes it easier to brainwash. And I believe that's all we have to go on. So let's go ahead and pop in here. And let's see, we are in this desert area. There is nothing here except for us and a bunch of pissed off ghosts. It's just their faction. But the pissed off ghosts appear to be friendly towards us. So the undead faction is not our enemy, which is really convenient, because that could have been super bad if we'd managed to roll the dice poorly on that. Let's go ahead and get some of our buildings down. The Defiler, if it works, will be good, because, you know, hold on real quick. Let's go ahead and get these going. We want to move all of the graves, get the skeletons out of them, and get all of that done, because if we do it that way, there's less of a chance of us building something on top of an important building and stuff getting stuck in there, because I don't know if I have the ability to seize monsters. Do I? Yeah, I don't have that. I can only snatch stuff out of places by ordering my skeletons to do that. So let's go ahead and put our Defiler down, like, right here. Yep. Because if it goes poorly and they do not get brainwashed, I'll have a servant pull them out and drag them over here, kind of screw with their memory a little bit. So that'll be a lot easier to mess with. I think we're going to go ahead and put our lab over here, kind of tuck it in the corner. Okay, so we kind of have some stuff in the wall, but they're ghosts, so they might be able to get out, I don't know. And then the prison, same thing. If we have people that get stuck in here, let's see, we might be able to snatch them out. Looks like they just entirely got rid of one of the graves, so that feels pretty bad. Didn't think that would happen. Unfortunately, we don't have the eyes, so we can't spread rumors and dissent through that, which is it's just fine, honestly. We don't really need it. It just would have been a nice benefit. Let's go ahead and raise another dead. The dead that we raise, we can't command to go attack or anything like that. If they do, defend the base. And, since we have them, they can snatch stuff away for us. So while we can't do anything to force the, like, directly intervene, like we can't snatch monsters that are also in the desert right here, or if we have a villager that is blessed that we cannot interact with, we can still go summon a skeleton to go kidnap them for us and potentially screw with them in that manner. Let's see. First thing we should do, check an overview of what's going on here. The leader is Barrack, who is some sort of shaman guy, and nothing particularly special about him, which is interesting. They're peaceful, and they worship the goddess, which, you know, whatever. Relationship. Oh. Hostile to undead, neutral to vagrants. There are no vagrants currently, I bet. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, all the people at the desert who have these names are vagrants, and they are all dead. So that doesn't really matter. As far as I'm concerned, they're gone. There are several ghosts and skeletons in the desert that are against them, so if they ever wander out that way, with any adventuring parties, they might get screwed over. But as is, I think we're going to be fine. Anyway, let's see, crimes or infidelity. Heinous crimes that I think get you killed are being a vampire, or worshipping demons. So anything that we directly inflict on anybody. These can change over time depending on what you do to people. Now, let's take a gander at everyone and see if there's anybody who looks obsessed with lycanthropes, actually. Hold on. It's nighttime. We'll get back to you in a little bit, girl. I'm gonna make your life so much better. Ooh, perhaps yours too. Franklin, who is I believe, the village leader. Oh, and apparently part of a party of adventurers that are 4 strong. Yeah, don't like that. We'll get back to them. Accident prone and Suzette there. Persuasive, inspiring. Would be a good, like a very good person to become a cultist for us. Accident prone, we can maybe trigger that to happening. This person's blessed, so we're going to do something with them. Try and make them some sort of monster. This one's a vampire. Goodness, man. Overall, see, there's somebody. Treacherous Light. Who is going to be who we snatch away and throw into the old brainwashing basin. Now, how this works, and why we pick them, is because they are treacherous, and I think that makes them more likely to do unwholesome things, for lack of a better way of putting it. And I think out here in the desert is a super fancy and fun artifact that we can use to maybe sow a little dissent from said person. Like the Necronomicon, which we're going to go ahead and seize and throw way over here into our base, so that if the brainwashing is successful, I believe that our happy little friend here will turn into a necromancer, if we can go ahead and make this work, which as it is 55% effectiveness because of the treacherous nature of them. We can up it if we can lower their mood. How would we do that? With our horrible spirits. Don't want to drain fullness. That can end up well, doing poorly for us. So if we assault them with a bunch of ghosts, their mood goes down a significant amount. And if we can go ahead and throw out energy sucking spirits into them, which is convincing them that some horrible shit's going on, then we have a pretty high chance of, yep, that's at 81% now. So we're going to go ahead and activate the brainwashing to try and get this horrible individual named Light. Give him a horrible book from an otherworldly entity that will help him kill all of his former friends and allies? Huh. Well, how about that? Oh, hey, we got an adventuring party over here already. Ooh. It's those people in the Orders of the Outside, whatever. Active members out there doing stuff. Trying to go fight a knight and a mage by himself. I don't think Bentley's going to make it. We could leave them to their own nasty devices. Alright, Light was successfully brainwashed. However, Light is having to take a bit of a little nap. So we're going to put this right here in front of him. And hopefully he's not suspicious enough to be like, what the hell's going on with that? He is quite tired. Where's your house, Bubba? Way, way over there. So we're going to go ahead and take him and bring him home. There we go. Now we're going to find that book, and hopefully we'll be able to give that to him, and he will be able to do all kinds of nasty fun things with it. We'll keep an eye on him. But first, let's go take an eye out over here. Damn, they both got brought down, didn't they? Oh no, maybe not. Mildred was a survivor, grief-stricken, wet, and hungry. It is inspiring and suspicious. Oh, but still has not made it home and gets killed by a ghost on the walk back. Real shame. We're not going to get any corpses to come and save. We're just going to bring them back. And we'll bring back Maggie to work for us as well. Strengthen the hordes back home. So, let's go check on our boy. Still unconscious. Ay. Oh, hey. Interesting. Wait a second. You're not him. Did I pick the wrong house? I picked the wrong house. Oh no. Well, what do we do with you? We could just immediately kill them, but that is the boring way to do it. How about you enjoy being a lycanthrope? You can be a lycanthrope, and you can be a narcoleptic at the same time. And how do we get someone to not like you so that we can engineer your demise? We've already had 5 people die, and I have not done anything while doing it. Although, yeah, it looks like they died trying to clear out this cave full of worms. Not their brightest moment. Oh, it was Franklin, the former leader. Ooh. That's fun. Well, how about we just bring old Franklin back and have him head back to our place to live with us amongst the dead forever. What is going on over here? What in the hell just happened? Very spicy spot going on. Hold on. Drop food. Applied first aid. Witness. First aid. Insulted. Injured while doing something. Drop 12 food. What the hell did you do? I got your ass kicked. Oh, she just had an accident. Right. Okay. The accident prone ones eventually just will, occasionally do things that will put them on their ass. And, that is a lot of fun to witness. Speaking of things that are fun to witness, didn't we have a villager who was all in on, like, I am super into being a vampire? Not this lustful chick. That is something else entirely. Optimistic vampire, cultist, let's see. I know we had one. Yeah, Hemophilia. Loves some vampires. So we're going to go do that. And we're going to go ahead and make them a glutton for blood at the same time. And now that the world's just running around at the moment, Light. Let's check on your relationships with your fellow man real quick. You have a husband who is not in the region yet, a friend who is an elf that is a friend of yours. Okay, interesting. How good is your relationship, though? I think it must be okay. Well, maybe not. I think your relationship is... their opinion of you is not as high as yours is of them. Which is, kind of sad, actually. Oh, hey. Negativity going on over there. She must have went and bit them in their sleep. I thought that was going to be a little bit more dramatic, but oh well, at least we got some points here. Speaking of points, no, we haven't done yet. Now that it's sleepy time, might be a good idea. We have a couple of plagued rats that we can throw around. Let's go ahead and throw them in there, and let's start working on our plague. Let's see. I think I would like it to be something that on death generates some zombies. Yeah? And for transmission, I'm thinking... It's already doing consumption, so food would be really good. Direct Great contact. I think we're going to go with this. So anything they touch that is plagued has a chance of spreading it in addition to eating stuff that is plagued. It'll last on this stuff for a while. I'll probably eventually put it to spread onto undead eventually. This is stuff that will kill. I've already picked our one. You only have a small... Some of these have a small option, a range of options you can pick. Only one on death, only 2 fatalities. But some like symptoms and lifespan, you can just keep going. So we'll be able to do that. I don't know, are the rats still around? Okay, yeah, they're around. They're doing their old rat stuff. They're supposed to be eating things. Oh, I hear violence. I thought I did. Oh well. Well, maybe the rats will spread some plague around. I can directly afflict someone with a plague as well if I felt the desire to do such a thing. Nana, what you up to? Vampire and glutton. I'll leave you to do your thing. And you over here do not believe in doing anything with our plagued rats. Doesn't seem like you can catch them, actually. What's your deal? Did we spread it? Can we spread it? Nope, the rat's running off. And that's it. Yep. Well, you know what? I feel like maybe you should have gotten a plague for doing something like that. Hey, there's Tanya! Going off and doing their own thing. Building a whole-ass wolf lair, actually. Wow. So that's interesting. What just happened to you? Are you passed out? Oh, Nana drank blood. I see. We got a whole wolf lair out here now for monsters and such. That's pretty fun. And now the plague is starting to run around the village. Probably won't be too terrible or too bad, honestly. Let's go ahead and spread that to undead, because why not? We will probably have undead running around at some point in this place. Let's see. Now, we could, now that she is a monster, do something to agitate and turn her into a more prominent menace in the town, but I don't think we're going to worry about that just yet. We're going to look for Gidget, who would be a friend of hers, and lycanthropy still on cooldown, which is a weird sentence. I could give her the plague as well, if I had put the points into... oh no, actually, never mind. You can't plague beasts, you can only spread it to them, I think. Interesting. Let's go ahead. We still have a skeleton marauder we never got. Someone who can snatch for us by default. Put you there, just back home. There we are. Why do we have a ghost in prison? I guess they eventually walked out and got stuck there. We have a lot of mana. I guess we're just going to sacrifice it, screw it. Get even more. And then we'll be done with that. I think I want to start torturing some people, though. Oh, we got some negative. Probably someone who got fed on by a vampire again. Yep, Nana's making things real complicated for the village. Plague rats all appear to be dead, which is not so good. Praying? What the hell does that do? Don't know. But he's spreading things around to stuff in his house, so, you know, I feel pretty good. We got some more spells. What do we want to do with our spells? I'm not sure. Splashing poison around. We got stuff that is mostly minimal threat. A blizzard will eventually freeze people that are, like, stuck outside or something, so that's fun. I don't know if I want to do it. Putting it over the city square. You know what? Let's just see what happens. Maybe we can freeze some stuff that's around. If we had something that made it rain or it was wet as well, we could freeze a bunch of stuff to where it's damn near unusable. But I don't think that's going to be the case here. Freezing. Maybe completely freezing too. Managed to pull out just in time. Although she's going to feed already. Being a glutton, man, makes the vampirism a lot more fun to watch. Plus, when she does things, these are technically crimes. We checked on that, so every time she does a vampire bite related thing, then we get energy off of it. So vampires end up being a really fun battery for things like that. Here, we can, what else can we do? Just drain energy, drain mood. Drain energy. Will that make them pass out and be sleepy? And if that's the case, that's a graveyard. You're gonna work for us, Skippy Doodle. Anyone who dies early has to work for us. I hear violence. Looks like Nana got found out, maybe. Or, no, maybe people are just panicking over having someone frozen to death. That is so much energy and mana. We can do all sorts of things to these people now. Where is Tanya? I forget her name. Where are you? Are you dead? Were you killed by something? I don't know. Light. Let's check out what Light's up to these days. Checking relationships. Apparently, they think pretty highly of her. I don't know. Maybe that's an exaggeration. That's 27 is not that high. I wish we had someone who was really high that she could do, but I don't think that's going to end up happening. We could poison something whenever... Uh-oh. Oh, ho ho! My plots are interweaving on themselves. Turning someone into a vampire. You know what? You're having so much fun with the whole vampirism thing. I'm just going to leave you alone to your devices. I'd really like to make another werewolf. There she is. Hey, girl. She does not appear to still have the Necronomicon. Oh, when she transformed, she must have dropped it. Well, shit, who's got the Necronomicon now? Oh, God. Alright, so let's go ahead and find that. Antidotes, tools, phylactery? Excuse me? Why does she have a pair of phylacteries? What's going on with that? Elves, man. There's several people around here that have phylacteries. What? I see phylactery and I start thinking lich, but there's no way there's just lich stuff around here, right? Did someone end up accidentally destroying the Necronomicon? Because I cannot see it, and that stuff like that can be destroyed. Ah, son of a bitch. I can't find it. I have no idea where it might be at. So I think it might have been destroyed. So our idea of having a horrible necromancer tearing down the village over time does not appear to be happening. What's your deal? Why are you out here sleeping in a cave? How about... Oh, you know what? We have lycanthropy back. Where is that? I think it was Gidget who really wanted to be a lycanthrope. You can also be narcoleptic, because why not? And because we're in such a giving mood, how about we see if we found anyone else who's a hemophiliac, and we can turn them into a vampire as well. Oh, we've already got you. Oh, plagued. As a plagued vampire. That is interesting. I wonder if they're going to be able to spread it through that. Don't know, but we can do some more fun plague stuff ourselves. Let's see. I think we also want to have direct contact, or combat rate and stuff. So if anyone's plagued and attacks anyone else, they will spread it through that as well. And then we'll up the consumption rate, because we also have a secondary plague rat to screw with food supplies. I think we're going to put you in this house that looks unperturbed in the light. How about you go and poison... Let's see. Barrack stuff. And we have another bite. Holy shit. Alright, we got some poison stuff for the local town leader. Just in time for it to be daylight, too. Get out of there, Light. I'm sure someone we could preach to. Someone who, like, actually cares about us and our abilities. No dice there, though. How? You know what? Hold on. This shaman here, I think we want to try and snatch him away to prison. And we have several slots, so we're going to grab a couple people. Gidget, probably not. Gidget, I do not think so. But you. Everyone's going to prison. We're going to try and speed up the decay of the land, as it were. So we have Tanya and Gidget as werewolfy people. Oh shit, Light's doing it? I didn't think he would be the one to kidnap somebody. That's a lot of fun. Good job, Light. Man, people just passed out near the well. I don't know why. Oh, our skeleton got taken down. Phylactery activated when Nana drank his blood. Did that also knock her out? Weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Hold on. What did he see that was so surprising? Set on the ground. Seems shocked at Gidget. I don't know. Everyone's so surprised by everything all the time. That's interesting to me. Got a magic circle here. I wonder... Did our cultists do that? Interesting. Unfortunately, we lost a marauder in the middle of all that, but it did remind me that we can just go ahead and go to these graveyards out here and create more and more undead to work for us. We got prisoners. Alright. Let's check you out. Hungry, restrained prisoner. Yeah. Torture him. Screw him up. Mentally. Forever. Life. We didn't get anyone else, though. I guess it'd be better to snatch them in the middle of the night. Let's see. We got people biting and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. This guy apparently is just dead. Killed by Fiona. I guess it got found out that she was a werewolf. I mean, that'll do it. That will indeed do it. Ooh, Light. Avoid the plague. If you can, Bubba. Okay, we're fine. Light avoided the plague. For the time being, anyway. So, Tanya's been killed. I think. Oh no, we're still at 19. Apparently Tanya was not killed. Let's try and snatch a few more people. Yeah. And also, if we ever snatch them away and they see all of our stuff over here, the reason I made this out to be a big deal in the positioning, they will see the portal and be like 100% demon confirmed, and then they will, oh shit. Anyway, they will be like 100% demon confirmed, and then they will try and rally the townsfolk to come after us, which will probably be fine, but Jesus. So I'm not 100% sure what happened here, but it was pretty awesome. So I saw someone on fire and then everything exploded. Gonna have to try and keep that in mind for later to see how that spreads, but a whole lot of fun watching them get torn down. Skeleton, go get them. Apparently that's not gonna work. Maybe something a little bit more insidious. You know what? How about we try and do something a little more overt, but not too much. We'll throw a poison cloud here. Where's Light? Oh, we have people just attacking each other. For what reason? Oh, the town's going nuts. There's poison clouds everywhere. I didn't do that part. What is everyone doing? Why is everyone going so nuts? Light, are you still alive? Yeah, Light fucked off somewhere. You know what? I appreciate that. Light's going to rest at their home. I don't have any afflictions on you, do I? I'm pretty sure they don't. Man, the world's kind of falling apart for these people, isn't it? How about we plague this person as well? Throw some more plague around. Find someone else who doesn't have it. I think you may have recovered from it. Can't have that. We're starting to run kind of low on undead, though. Need to be a little careful. The closest we can seem to get away with doing is throwing snatching undead at them, but they're still so dense. Although they did just lose 3 people, that not getting a whole lot of benefit out of it. Oh, vampirism and gluttony. Get that ball rolling a little bit higher. 371. I could do so much more stuff if I really wanted to, and I might as well. You know what? We're just poison all of this. And also poison the graveyard, because why not? Is it 19? We can still do more with that. Bop, bop, and bop. Looks like Colton came back from the dead with his ghostly power. That's a lot of fun. Must have been his phylactery. And you know what? Since we're here, I think we're going to bring back a dead and snatch him away if possible. We're going to just keep throwing skeletons at these people to try and take them away whenever we can. Light, I do not want you to be the one doing it, though. Well, we got poison spread all over the town now. Kind of lean more into the nasty lichy part of things. Let's go ahead and get some plague points and go all the way in on that and make it to whenever they sometimes trigger poison clouds walking around. Same with objects, then it produces plague points whenever it happens. We even have a rat. We're right on time for more nasty plague theming. Ooh. Let me click on the goddamn bed. There we go. Ah, these two are doing the nasty. Don't look. That's improper. You know what? Who lives here? No one. That house is down. People attacking the plague rats. Does anyone live here? Daisy. Daisy's in prison. We'll poison Daisy's bed. We have no sympathy, it seems. Should we have more poison we could throw around? Whose house is this? No one's. I'll go ahead and poison the bed because why not? Oh, Roxanne's ghost came back. Oh man. Turns out it's freaking out Fiona an incredible amount. You know what? Let's make things even more interesting and bring in a demon from the lakeside and see how they handled that situation. Down to 12 villagers, kind of dropping really quickly all of a sudden, which I'm a huge fan of. Turns out Roxanne's still alive. There are multiple rocks. Did she have multiple phylacteries and that's what's happening? One of these people had multiple phylacteries and I think that's what happened. Their ghost has a ghost. Alright, demon found somebody. Phylactery, yep. We're just gonna seize that away. And if we can't give them anything particularly crazy... Suzette dead in their home, looks like? Jeez. I believe this is Light's house. Is it? Or did I make this mistake before? I think I made that mistake before. That is not Light's house. I can never get that right. But we can give him a phylactery off of these people. Apparently when they dropped, you didn't get to keep it for some reason. I'm going to try and take this one as well. Plague victim comes back as a zombie. Worked out. So much nastiness going on over here. How about we do it, make it even worse for these people? Just throw poison literally everywhere in a blizzard. I mean, I got the points, and that's low enough. Oh, 95. I stopped just in time. I'll increase what kind of zombie they turn into, and then I'm going to have to kind of ease back off of my direct intervention for a little while. I went to a little ham with the poison. Got to calm down just a touch. What else can we do while we're here? Does this... Yeah, this applies threat. Somehow they can figure out that it's me doing this stuff. But the plague is pretty much everywhere at this point, isn't it? Alright, to seize this is just a little bit of threat, and we can take that and bring that to our boy, our servant Light. Get him something to do with all these phylacteries, because I don't think they belong to anybody, so it should be fine. What else do we know about you, Light? That you would really enjoy being a lycanthrope. Authoritative, leader material. Maybe one day. Maybe one day you'll lead this little hole in the ground. What are we doing back here? Did we ever get anybody snatched away successfully? No? Still negative? That's fine. Ain't great. That's fine. Ring Leland. We still have plenty of servants to go snatch people away if we really want that to happen. Oh, people are arriving into the town, and it's still only at 12. Does not bode well for the society. Daisy's going to report Barrack's crime. Roxanne's ghost finally put down. I was wondering what the hell is going on with that. That ghost is dead as well. Although I do like the aesthetic of them constantly fighting for their lives from horrible ghosts. I think we're gonna... Oh, hold on, we can't agitate because they're sleeping, I guess? Must be because they're sleeping. We can agitate this one, though. Cannot find a valid village to target. I guess they might have to be in the same region. That's a shame. Oh well, the ghosts are acting as a natural barrier. Now, I don't know how natural you can say a ghost is, but they are acting as a barrier, screening us away. So I'm not going to be too upset. What else can we do to these people? You can spread it to monsters, but there's not a whole lot of monsters going after them in the first place. It's whatever. This town is extremely poisoned, extremely cursed. Vampires everywhere, multiple werewolves. Running from Baron. Or Barrack. Barrack, what's your deal? Are you a vampire? No, but you are a criminal. Oh, people are just saying he's a vampire. Right? Grief-stricken, plague, betrayed, sulking, angry. No wonder he's not the village leader anymore. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and convert him. Which, of course, why would I not? We'll try a conversion of him in the old chamber. It's rare that I see a villager get that low on their mood. And another cultist would be pretty nice to have on our side. Light being hella sleepy all the time. I have no idea what's up with that. Unpunished vampire witnesses Barrack. So Barrack also accused him of being a vampire. Jesus. Alright. Barrack is straight up an enemy. Eleonora is a rival. Still friends with that person. You know what? You know what? I cannot wait for her husband to get here, if he ever does. Doesn't seem like he's going to be showing up anytime soon, but if when she gets up, I'm going to try and have her preach the demon word to someone, get in everyone else's good graces, as it were. Hunger pains, maybe just vomiting instead. Sometimes trigger vomiting. Yeah, we'll do that. Just keep the plague around, spread everywhere. Now there's going to be even more poison clouds about. What else do we want to try and do to these people? How did the brainwashing go? Successfully brainwashed. Not what I expected. Are you going to die in the desert? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, he's homeless. Oh, why is he homeless? Homeless man in the desert. What will he do next? Hostile with undead. And apparently hostile with demons. That's not something I expected. He is a cultist, so maybe that overrides it? And neutral with the village he's from. I wonder if he's still... Yeah... They're never letting him back in. Dude fell far from grace. Oh, we got deaths. 2 people died. Doing what? I could not tell you, but they are definitely dead wherever they are. Oh well, probably just somewhere in the village, dropping over from all the poison and stuff everywhere. Maybe I can actually sneak some skeletons in the dead of night. Snatched prison. Snatched prison. And... Snatched prison. Alright, Light, how you doing? Where are you? Ooh, you're the one kidnapping somebody in the middle of the night. Light, you're the worst. I'm so fond of you. I hear violence? Oh. Oh, someone died from the plague and got brought back as a zombie. I see. Have you become like immune to the plague? He's immune to illness. Interesting. And he has a phylactery. Even more interesting. Is that one of my skeletons brought into town? Yeah, but oh well. Knocked out and brought away. Get out of there. Is that a rogue skeleton? What happened with that? I don't know. I think the game's getting confused out of all like the transforming and all the other stuff that happens with all the monsters in the local area. Barrack. Homeless, plagued, throwing up, cannibal. Cannibal? That's that's not what I expected to see. I wonder what he's going to be going to do. Alright, so apparently they snuck the long way around to try and catch somebody. And what, are you like some sort of coward? No, no, definitely not a coward. The phylactery keeps me from afflicting them with those abilities. That's what's going on there. Alright, well, whatever. We can just collect them in his house. Or her house, until her husband decides to show up one day. Well, we almost got somebody, but the skeleton got intercepted by an additional helper in the village. Alright, torture. And apparently we have to recharge the torture after that. Are you gonna die in here? They're quite hungry, aren't they? Well, that's not that long to recharge. They'll just sit here and hang out, you know, for the time being. Raise some dead in the meantime. Come on, there we go. Plenty of helpers, only 8 villagers. So what happened to you while you were in there? Because it's supposed to afflict them with a negative status and trait. And apparently I made him a glutton, which, of the multiple options we had, is not the most exciting. So this one's plague, starving, sulking, and treacherous. Were you already treacherous? Well, hell, if that's the case, I might have another cultist on my hands. Come on. I wouldn't mind having a plague cultist, make things a little more interesting. Made them a coward as well. Starving. Oh, you're fine. You're just unhappy. Right. Give me that one. We're sticking it in here and we're trying to brainwash it. And if you live, you live, but if not, whatever. Duranther, what are you doing out here? Just being a happy little cannibal, apparently. Not sure I jive with the happiness, but whatever. Posting a quest, huh? There's not really a whole lot of you to do quest anymore, my friend. I'd be real careful about that. Light has become a treacherous cultist cannibal. That fear of a plague. Light has become the leader of the village. Suspected the disease must be captured and slayed. So being a plague victim also turns you into a criminal. I told you these crimes can change. Serious crime. You can be killed for this. So I guess this is, I don't know, thrown in jail, killed on sight. Oh, hello. See, it's fun. All these people that die and come back from the dead, whenever they go to come back to here, it appears that they have to deal with people. Oh, we got another cultist come back. The dead bodies get brought here, and then like at night, I think they get brought back, which is that'll do it, won't it? Total organ failure. I think we're at the point where we can get away with being like, hey, total organ failure. We'll kill a man. Let's throw the rat in here, why not? Let's get it going. Randall being immune to disease. Uh-oh. Another zombie. It looks like he's going to be fine. Randall is kind of a house, isn't he? Alright, so the remaining 3 villagers appear to all be cultists. And did Barrack start his own? Barrack has started the demon cult. Interesting. So ideologies: warmongering, bone golem makers, exclusive demon worshippers to join them. Crimes are divine in nature worship. There are no heinous crimes. Murder is bad, And all these three right here are bad, but demon worship, that's fine. Building a new village in the region itself. Very bold. Well, he did used to be a village leader, didn't he? Oh my gosh. That is not what I expected. Hell yeah, man. Alright, well, what's the follow-up here? Declared war. Light dislikes Barrack. So, eventually they're going to be sent after him, apparently. But, is they're all remaining cultists... Hold on, that can't be right. It has to be villagers that don't work for me. There we go, that makes much more sense. Why are you out here just hanging out in the desert? What are you doing? Oh, they're suicidal. Well, that makes sense, running to the edge of the world into a ghost town while on fire. Yeah, I can see suicidal. And now they're just elf meat on the ground. Kinda sad. Kinda sad. Don't really care that much, but it's kinda sad. One of my cultists, a cult leader. That is, ooh. Ooh, I didn't... How did you just become a cult leader? That's a whole thing. You know what? Sure. Found a cult whenever you can. Let's see. Ruinarch should become a cult and just happened to become a leader, I guess. Oh, there's only the one villager left, and it's old Randall. Sprightly, entertained, full health, got a phylactery. What would be a good ending for someone who has survived the plague, is immune to it, watch their whole town tear itself apart like that? Raid Quinale. Is that the name of my evil village up here? Hold on. Rimnari, no. Zueljin. There's multiple demon cults. What's Quinale? I have no idea what that is. Light's in a fight with one of the zombies. What? I don't know what that is. I'm so confused by that. Oh, Randall having to fight one of the powerful zombies. Doesn't look like it's actually going to do a whole lot, though. You know what? We're just going to let that happen, play it out. But we may be at a point where we need to come back to this little village because this has been going on for a while. We'll give it a few more seconds. See if we can do something less overt with the Randall. No. Here, we're going to poison that potion. See what that does. No. Doesn't heal it, apparently. We can poison the stable, I guess. Stable's up from the dead. Randall has decreed anyone suspected of the disease is captured and exiled. Is Randall the leader now? What happened to Light? Oh, Light got killed. And so did Randall. Never mind. No need to make this into a second video. Eventually, the zombie plague managed to kill everyone. We had 2 demon cults burgeoning up at the end, so if we were in a bigger region-heavy map, maybe like the there's a 4-region one that we could do something. We could eventually, potentially turn an entire village into demon worship, which could be a whole hell of a lot of fun. But I think that is going to be it for today. Thanks for dropping by and checking out the channel. If you enjoy Ruinarch, let me know. I'm getting super into the genre. I just started RimWorld. I am okay at it. Reminds me of Dwarf Fortress. I haven't encountered a differing Z-axis yet, but I'm not super far into it at all, so we'll see on that. That'll be all for Ruinarch today. Thank you for dropping by. Take care, and I'll see you next time.